All right, we're at the bench. We're at the bench. So here's my tub surround tile, factory edge, and it's right around, oh, it's a little thicker than a quarter. See that? A little thicker than a quarter. Okay. So here's the jolly for the walls. We already know about that. Hold it. So let's move this over so we don't get confused. Let's just look at this. I'm going to be moving the camera a bunch because I can't cut these because I'm going to return them. So I'm going to have to. So that's what that would look like. See it? To me, that's too tall. Well, wait a minute. There's going to be adhesive behind here, a thin set. So that might be perfect for a thin layer, thin set. Okay, let's look at the other one. All right, that's even better with just a little bit of thin set. See that? Because look, it's right next to the tile here. So, question would be, do I want to go with this one, which is already kind of goof-proof? All I have to do is make sure this is embedded in some thin set, or do I want a little extra cushion? See that? I'm thinking go with the goof-proof one, right? The one that gets me where I want to go with little possibility. Yeah, see that? Look, that's right against the bottom of it, the flange, and that's right about perfect for this one. And that, when I see this one, let me bring it closer. This one is the 5/16. See it? Now this is for me as well as everybody else out there, because like I said a bunch of times, I couldn't find any. Oh, wait a minute. Why does this look? Hold on now. Satin nickel. Why does it look different? Why does it look different? Hold on. Am I going crazy? Let me see something here. No, when you're right on top of it, it's different. But sitting in the position I was in, it looked very close. But it's definitely satin nickel, and this one is just anodized, satin anodized. So, yeah, still going to go back. That's, well, I got to look to see if it's offered, if Home Depot even carries it in the just the satin, not the satin nickel. Okay, so we got this one figured out, right? Wait a minute, let me make sure. Yeah, we don't want this one. We want this one. Yeah. So, I mean, we want to reorder this one, the 5/16, right? Let me make sure. I know. Hold on. Pretty sure this was the 5/16. Yeah, that's what we want. Q80AT 5/16, but just the satin aluminum, not the anodized. Okay, so let's put this one over here. Oh, another thing I need to look at is how it's going to go on the other side, right? Because I'm doing that ceiling, so I need to figure out how this is going to be done. And it looks like it's just like that. Can you see that little profile, right? Looks like it's just like that. And you put the tile up to it, but that's not as goof-proof as this top one. So we'll rework on that one here in a minute. All right, let's look at the subway tile. Let's check out this small one, which I know is not going to be. Yeah, look at that. See? Let me get you a better shot. See, that's no go. I don't know what you would use this for. I mean, that's pretty thin tile, right? What would you use this for? I mean, I'm not going to be using it, so that's definitely going back. Let's look at the, which one is this? This is the 3/8, so this is thicker than the 5/16, right? Yeah, look at that. There's the 3/8, and this is the 5/16. And remember, I ordered these because I had no idea what I needed, because information about it was kind of not so easy to find. Yeah, so that's not going to work. I mean, it would work in a pinch if nothing else was available, because you could just build up your thin set to where you needed to get your tile level with the jolly trim, right? Build it up something like that, right? But I'm going to go goof proof like we said. All right, so let's see what this would be. Yeah, I knew that was going to be. That's a no-go too, right? So these two are no-goes. We already figured that. So let's look at this one. All right, so this isn't totally goof proof. And what I mean by goof proof is, see that profile? Oh, wait a minute. It's almost right at the edge, but I would probably want to figure where. Here's what it looks like sideways. And I know it's probably not so easy to see. I tell you what, let me bring you in just a... Okay, that might be a little bit better. Yeah, so here's... That's what the profile looks like. And there's definitely... I want to scratch this stuff up because I do want to return it in the shape of, you know, brand new just like I got it. Yeah, see there, look at that profile. See that? That's just a little bit above. See how much overhang that is? See? Yeah, there you go. That's the shot right there. See a little bit of an overhang? Let's see what it looks like here. Hold on. See that? That would be goof proof. That would be just putting some thin layer of thin set along the wall and pushing this jolly up against it till it embeds in this little area where the thin set can embed itself in, right? And maybe a little bit of extra thin set on the top of it. But look, see, here's, now is this the desire, is this where I want the tile to look? Hopefully the camera is focusing. Or what's my other choice? Well, this one's too big. Yeah. I'm thinking, whoops. I know. Hold on. I'm thinking that the 5/16 is the one that I want for everything. Let me pull you back out again. The 5/16 satin anodized, not the satin nickel. Don't get, you know, I mean, if satin nickel is what, I mean, yeah, the anodized versus the satin, you can see. You know, it's almost hard to see the difference. Well, yeah, I guess you can. Side by side, here. Yeah, you can see it now. But when yeah, there's definitely a big difference. All right, so all three are going to go back, and I'm going to be waiting another 3 or 4 days. And I'm going to order, let's see, I need 1, 2. I only need 2 of the 5/16. Let me make sure. One more time, and I'll be checking it again. Yeah, 5/16, the Q88T in satin anodized. Not the satin nickel, the satin anodized. This one, that's what this is. This is satin anodized. All right. Yes, satin anodized. All right. And that's, yeah, that's the wall profile. Okay. So, put these together. These two, all three of them are going to go back, but I'm going to order, in the meantime, I'm going to order 2 of these. So, there you have it. I mean, hopefully I explained it. Oh, one thing we didn't look at is the profile for the shower. Let me look at that real quick. Let me get you a good view here. Sorry, hold on. It's like Arts and Crafts Day, right? Yeah, that's it's going to take a little figuring, because I kind of almost expected this to be down a little bit further, but I guess that this crevice right here is for the grout. Let me push it in. Yeah, so let me see if I can get this going a little bit better. Yeah, so it's not goof proof, that's for sure. It's going to take some work. Fortunately, I only have this on the wall that you're not going to see, or that I'm not going to see a whole lot. That's a good thing. All right, you kind of get the idea. Hold on. Okay, we'll give you an overall view again. So here's what I'm using for the walls on the tub surround is the AE100 satin anodized aluminum 3/8, right? This is the one I'm going to be using for the ceilings, where tile meets tile, is the 80AT Q80AT 5/16, not satin nickel, but satin anodized. Here's the other ones that I ordered because I didn't know what I needed. Q100AT in the satin nickel. This is the 3/8, and here's the one that I had no idea what it was, but Q45AT, which is the tiniest of all of them. So there you go. Hopefully this helped you. I know it helped me because, like I said, I couldn't find hardly anything about this kind of stuff, and I didn't know anything about it until I started looking into it. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and there's going to be more to come.